It's a Minimalist Monday edition of Optimal Finance Daily, episode 1102, Things You May Feel When Paying Off Debt, by Michelle Schroeder-Gardner of MakingSenseOfSense.com. And I'm Dan, I am your host here on the show. Happy Monday to you. And because this is a Minimalist Monday, I'm going to keep this intro minimal for you and get right to today's post from Making Sense of Sense. So let's start optimizing your life. Things You May Feel When Paying Off Debt, by Michelle Schroeder-Gardner of MakingSenseOfSense.com. Paying off debt is hard work. If paying off debt wasn't hard, then everyone would be doing it. You may come across many challenges, and you may feel tired, and at points you may even feel defeated. There are many things that may weigh you down when paying off debt. While thinking about this may seem negative, I think that today's post can help you overcome difficulties that you may experience. Instead of letting challenges that you face completely stop you from moving forward, you should know that many of the obstacles you come across are things that you can just push past and move on from. Too many stop their debt payoff journey because they feel as though there are no other solutions, that they are the only ones going through the process, and so on. However, that's not true. Keep trying, because you won't get any closer to your goals if you stop now. Plus, paying off debt is all worth it. It may take a long amount of time and a lot of hard work, but try to remember that you can still have fun on a lower budget. Here are some of the feelings you may experience when paying off debt and what you can do to change it around. You may feel tired. While you may feel tired of paying off debt right now, you need to remember that you won't always feel this way and that it will all be worth it later. Eventually, you will be able to get more sleep and you will be able to sleep better knowing that you won't have debt hanging over your life. You may have to make sacrifices. Sacrifices may need to be made when paying off debt. You may have to change your spending behaviors or avoid places like the mall, cut your expenses, and more. While it may seem tough, especially in the beginning, it will get easier over time. If you fell into debt in the first place because your spending was out of control, then it may be even harder due to the fact that you may be used to spending more than you have. However, that doesn't mean that cutting back is impossible. I recommend bookmarking your favorite debt blogs and podcasts, going on a no-spend challenge, redoing your budget, looking for ways to make more money, and more. You may be bored. This is a feeling that many end up experiencing, but don't let this one get you. There are many ways to have a great time on a low budget, even if you have no budget for fun at all. You can take part in free events and festivals around your area, head outside for a hike or walk, jog, etc. Go to your local library, use coupons, and more. You may feel like keeping up with the Joneses. One thing that many find hard about paying off debt is that everyone around them is most likely still spending a lot of money. It can be very tempting to stop your debt payoff journey and keep up with the Joneses around you. You may feel jealous and wonder why others can spend money when you cannot. Well, looks can be deceiving. You don't know what kind of financial situation that the other person is in. They may have more debt than you do. There is no need to spend just to spend. You should make purchases that you actually want to make. Next time you feel like you should spend money for no reason, you should stop and think about what's actually bugging you, and if you truly believe that spending money will cure whatever problem you are dealing with. Paying off debt is all worth it. Paying off debt can have many positives. I paid off my student loan debt quickly, and while it was extremely tiring, I wouldn't change it for the world. There were many sleepless nights, 100-hour work weeks, and more, but I always reminded myself that this wouldn't last forever and that it would be 100% worth it in the end. There are many positives of paying off your debt, which include happiness. No longer having debt means that you'll have more money in your pocket, and that makes everyone happy, right? No longer living paycheck to paycheck. By eliminating your debt, you will hopefully have learned better money management skills, which will then allow you to start saving for other things in life, such as retirement. And feeling in control. Debt can make a person feel like they are controlled by lenders. By getting rid of debt, you will feel much more in control of your life and your financial situation. You just listened to the post titled, Things You May Feel When Paying Off Debt, by Michelle Schroeder-Gardner of MakingSenseOfSense.com. And really quick, when you start your hiring process, you may have questions like, will you find good applicants to choose from? What about education and experience? And how will you know you've made the right hire? Indeed is here to help. Millions of great candidates use Indeed every single day to find their next opportunity. You can post a job in minutes and use screener questions to help create your short list of applicants fast. Also, add skills tests to your job posts so you can be confident in your applicant's abilities. Their library of more than 50 skills tests ranges from industry-specific skills like accounting to general aptitude tests like critical thinking. Indeed gives you the smart tools to make hiring decisions quickly and to be confident that you're making the right hire for your team. Post your job today at Indeed.com/OFD and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. That's Indeed.com/OFD. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply. Offer valid through March 31st, 2020. And if you didn't know already, we cover minimalism and personal development over on the Optimal Living Daily podcast, so you might like that show too. To find it, just search for Optimal Living Daily wherever you're hearing my voice. And that's a wrap for another Monday show, Minimalist Monday here on Optimal Finance Daily. I hope you're having a great day and a great start to your week, and I'll be back with you tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.